Hi everyone, are you struggling with missing purchase orders where a PO was sent long time ago but the items still haven't been delivered? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple purchase order tracker using Excel or Google Sheets. This tracker will help you monitor deliveries, payments, and due dates for every purchase order. For this demonstration, I will be using Excel. Here's what the purchase order tracker looks like. Let's start with a blank spreadsheet and build it from scratch. There are three main parts we need to track in our PO tracker. The first part is the PO details. First, we need a column for enter the PO number. Next, create a date column where you will enter the date PO was issued. Go to the number format and select the date format that you prefer. Then create a vendor column to enter the vendor name. Create an item column to record the item name. You can also add a brief description of the item. Next, create a column for the total amount of the PO. Go to the number format and select either currency or accounting. Personally, instead of entering the total amount manually, I prefer creating two additional columns before it, quantity and the unit price. Next, we want Excel to calculate the total amount automatically. Enter the formula using if formula. If the unit price cell is blank, we want to show nothing. If not, we want to multiply the quantity by the unit price. Once you have entered the formula, drag it down to apply it to the rest of the rows. For columns that contain formulas, I like to highlight them with a different color. Just select the column and go to the color here. Select any color one. This helps prevent accidentally entering data into them or deleting the formula. Now it's part 2, which is delivery tracking. Create a column for the expected delivery date and another column for the actual delivery date once the item has been received. Format both columns using your preferred date format. The third part is tracking payments. Once you receive the items, it usually comes with an invoice. Create an invoice number column to track the invoice. Next, create a payment terms column. Then create a due date column so you are aware of upcoming payment deadlines. Format this column using your preferred date format. After making a payment, you will need to record the amount paid. Create an amount paid column and format it as a currency or accounting. In some cases, payments are made in stages to keep track of the remaining balance. Create an amount due column. Format it as currency or accounting. Next, let's calculate the remaining balance automatically. Enter the following formula. Once you have entered the formula, drag it down to apply it to the rest of the row. Now let's create a payment status column. Enter the following formula. Don't worry if this formula looks a bit longer. It's simply checking the payment situation and automatically showing one of the 4 statuses. If the delivered date column is nothing, the status column will show nothing. If the amount paid is 0, it will show unpaid. If the total amount is equal to the amount paid, then it will show fully paid. If the amount paid is greater than total amount, it will show overpaid. If the total amount is greater than amount paid, it will show partially paid. This saves us from having to update the status manually every time a payment is made. Once you have entered the formula, drag it down to the remaining rows and apply colors to the columns. Now let's make the payment status column easier to read by applying conditional formatting. Select the payment status column and go to conditional formatting. Select new rule. Under the style, select classic. Choose format only cells that contain. Then enter unpaid. Choose light red field with dark red text. You can also select custom format if you would like to choose your own background and the font color. Then click OK. Repeat the same process for fully paid, partially paid, and overpaid. Now the status will automatically display in different colors based on the payment conditions. Create a notes columns where you can record additional information related to the PO. Now let's make the overdue payments easier to identify. Select the cell with the due date. Go to conditional formatting and add a new rule. Select classic and select use a formula to determine which cells to format and type this formula. So what this formula basically means is if the due date has passed today's date and the status column either showing partially paid or unpaid, then the sales will show in this format, which is red background with the dark red text color. Then click OK. So this gives you a quick visual reminder of payments that need attention. And that's it. You have successfully created a purchase order tracker to manage your purchase orders, deliveries, and payments. If you like a ready-made purchase order tracker with a dashboard with the monthly overview, vendor overview, check out the link in the description or comment section below. If you are interested in learning how to build a dashboard from scratch, leave a comment below and I will create another video showing you exactly how to do it. Thanks for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.